Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you very much. We are grateful with the great job. In fact, your support is really what is keeping us going. Without you, we wouldn't have gone this far. Thank you very much. You know, those of you that are having problem with the whole issue and you try to say things like you feel like we are attacking your religion, listen and listen good. Nobody is attacking your religion. Your religion has already attacked itself. You know what? We are too big to attack your religion. We are too big. You should get this. We are too big. If you followed us and you have been listening to us, and if you really know us, you know we are big. We are too big to attack your religion. We got no time for that. But you know what? You have made us to feel like we are nothing. I don't see the reason why you have a religion in a society that says when one of the adherents of the religion walk out of the religion, he should be killed. You have that as a law in your religion. I don't understand. Don't come and quote Quraniyun. Don't come and quote these Quranic people. Those that are following Quran alone. They are out of context. They are out. It's not we that are saying they are out. The religion itself is saying they are out. If you crash all these books, if you say these books are nothing, all these ones, if you say they are nothing, then Quran is also nothing. If you condemn these books to zero, if you reduce these books to zero, if you reduce Bukhari Muslim to zero, then Quran is also zero. So those of you who are saying you are standing with Quran alone, then you are even the most easiest people to defeat. I'm not even ready. The day I'll come on you, the day I'll descend on your ideologies, those of you are saying we believe in only Quran, we believe in only Quran, the day I'll start to handle you, you know you are nothing, you know you ain't nothing, you got nothing. You are out of the contest. So don't come and tell me Quran, you will tell you there's nowhere in the Quran that Quran says we should kill somebody when he walk out of Islamic religion. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut your gut up. Now, that is one. I don't understand why a religion will be labeling people, calling people different kind of name. Today this is kafiri. Today the other one is mushrik. Today someone is murtad. Today someone is hypocrite, munafiq. All these names, you just labeling people. Arne, kafiri, dambide, mushriki. Like, what is that? So this is the thing. And then the way you made yourself to be superior. Meanwhile, you are nothing closer to even inferiority. Just like the way one of my friend, Suyuni, I agree to you. Just like the way one of my friends, Suyuni, said. You place yourself like you are superior. Meanwhile, you are not even closer to inferiority. Inferiority. You are not closer to inferiority. Not to talk of you climbing to come to the level of superiority. You are nothing. This is your books. Do you really know what is here? So this is the problem. We are trying to tell you that, hey, this thing that you are feeling pompous of, you are feeling big about is nothing. We are dismantling it, and so far we've done it. Even today, if we decided not to continue with it again, it is enough. What we've said is enough for the reasonable and thinkable ones. It is enough. So when you are coming to comment, or you are coming to counter us, make sure you do it with books. I can't come here and be reading books, your books, and you just come and write comments just like that without any reference and go. Oh yes, I know, Ferry. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm reading your books and you just come and leave a comment disagreeing with what I said without reference, without proving anything. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You will be ashamed, of course. You have to be ashamed. Why will you do that? That is not like, what is that? Okay, now, let's continue. Now, the elders in Mecca sat down and they got to know that no, The way we are punishing the mawless and the abid, or the slaves and the free and the half free folks, is not fine. It is because they are the weak ones. They are not the problem. It is Muhammad who is the problem. So since Muhammad is the problem, then we should do something. We should find a way of getting to Muhammad, not these weak ones, because he's the one preaching. This is common sense. This should tell you that the elders of Quraysh are very common. They have common sense. Their brain is working. So they approached Abu Talib, the idol worshipper who is providing protection and cure, protection and security to Muhammad. They approached him. So this is what happened. Listen to what happened. This is what they do. Wafdu Quraysh ila Abi Talib. They went to Quraysh, they went to Abu Talib 3 times. This is the first going. Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 93. This is the same thing here. The same thing here. The same thing here. That is why I'm not worrying myself to read from other books, because we are trying to adjust the time so that we'll get somewhere. We'll get to somewhere. Now, Wafdu Quraysh ila Abi Talib. The elders of Quraysh meeting Abu Talib. Qala Ibn Ishaq. Now he picked it from Ibn Ishaq, the first Sirah book. Masha rijalun min ashraf Quraysh ila Abi Talib. Rijalun, men of nobility, ashraf, men of nobility among the Quraysh went to Abi Talib. Faqalu, and they said, Ya Abu Talib, oh you Abu Talib, inna ibna akhika qad sabba alihatana. The son of your brother has insulted our gods. 1. Wa abadinana, and he tarnished the image of our religion. Wasaffaha ahlamana, and he ridiculed our intellect. He ridiculed our intellect. Wadallala aba'ana, and he cast our fathers to the hell. He cast our fathers, our forefathers, to astray. He cast them to condemnation. He condemned our forefathers, just like the way Islam is good at. That is what Islam is good at. You remember how they condemned our ancestors. Our ancestors are nothing. Our ancestors are zero. The same thing they did. The same thing he did. And they said, فَإِمَّا أَن تَكُفَّهُ anna. We are telling you, it is either you stop him from doing that to us, وَإِمَّا أَن تُخَلِّيَ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَهُ, or lift your security and your protection over him. Let him be. The covenant or the promise of security and protection you promised to offer him, take it out. Withdraw. Or no, stop him from being from condemning our ancestors and our deities and our belief system. So 2 options. They gave Abu Talib 2 options. Choose one. Now, so you see, Muhammad is not being tortured. Muhammad is not being harmed. Muhammad is not hurt. Not because Allah is protecting him. No. Muhammad was not tortured because Abu Talib, the idol worshipper, is giving him protection. If not because of the protection of Abu Talib, what they were doing to the slaves and the half slaves, they would do worse to Muhammad. So they gave him 2 options. They said, it's either you stop him from doing that, or you withdraw, you back up, you back off from protection you are offering him. فَإِنَّكَ لَا مِثْلِ مَا نَحْنُ عَلَيْهِ مِنْ خِلَافِهِ. Because you and us, you and ourselves, we are in the same boat. We are idol worshippers. Yourself, you are idol worshipper. So why are you giving him protection? فَنَكْفِيكَهُ. So you lift it's either you stop him from doing what he's doing, or you lift it. You lift the protection upon him, and then we will take care of him for you. فَقَالَ لَهُمْ أَبُو طَالِبْ قَوْلًا رَقِيقًا وَرَدَّهُمْ رَدًّا جَمِيلًا. And Abu Talib told him something told them something nicely. He said good words for them, waraddan jamilan, and also spoke to them nicely. فانصرفوا عنه, and then they left. ومضى رسول الله على ما هو عليه. After they left, nothing changed. Muhammad persisted. يظهر دين الله ويدعو إليه. He is propagating the religion of Allah, and he was calling people towards it. ولكن لم تصبر قريش طويلا حين رأته ماضيا في عمله ودعوته إلى الله. Quraysh didn't exercise patience because it was too much. They couldn't stand it. بل أكثرت ذكره وتزامرت فيه حتى قررت مراجعة أبي طالب بأسلوب أغلظ وأقصى من السابق. So they decided to go back to Abu Talib, and this time around they went to Abu Talib full fired. They came with furious. They came furiously to Abu Talib. They were angry, so they came to him. Okay. Now, under it, the caption is Quraysh yuhaddidun Abu Talib. Quraysh are threatening Abu Talib now. At first, not threat. They came to talk to him. They came to talk to him politely, gave him option. But now they are threatening him. The second coming, they threaten him. وجاءت سادة قريش إلى أبي طالب فقالوا يا أبا طالب إن لك سنا وشرفا ومنزلة فينا. Abu Talib, you have a status among us. Yebu, we respect you a lot. وإنا قد استنهيناك من ابن أخيك فلم تنهي عنا. We told you to stop the son of your brother from insulting our religion, our religious system. You didn't stop him. وإنا والله. They swore by Allah. Which Allah is this? Which wallahi is this? Because they are idol worshippers. Inconsistencies. Wallahi la nasbir ala hadha min shatmin abaina. Now they say we swear by Allah. I don't know if it is the same Allah that sent Muhammad, is the same Allah they are swearing with. I don't know. Though I don't know why they will have a problem if all of them are following the same Allah. He says, they said, we can't exercise patience anymore. It is too much. He is insulting our fathers. وَتَسْفِي أَعْلَامَنَا, and he is ridiculing our intellect. وَعَيْبُ آلِهَتَنَا, he is condemning, and he is condemning our deities. حَتَّى تَكُفَّهُ عَنَّا. Now we are telling you, stop him from it. أَوْ تُنَازِلُهُ وَإِيَّاكَ فِي ذَلِكَ, or you stand against him. Stand against him to stop what he's doing. Hatta yahlika ahadul fariqain. It is either you do that, or we will stand against him and one of us will lose. This is a threat. عظم على أبي طالب هذا الوعيد والتعديد الشديد. This threat became so worrisome to Abu Talib. فبعث إلى رسول الله وقال له, and then he called Prophet Muhammad. Yabna akhi, oh the son of my brother, inna qawmaka qad ja'uni faqalu li kadha wa kadha. Your people came to me and they said that and that. Fabiki alayya wa ala nafsik. Please, let go of whatever you are doing and let me be in peace, and so that you can also be in peace. Wala tuhammilni min al-amr ma la utik. Don't put me in the situation where I can't handle. فَظَنَّ الرَّسُولُ أَنَّ أَمَّهُ خَازَلَهُ. Now, because Abu Talib promised him that he will protect him. Now that Abu Talib is saying this, Prophet Muhammad felt like Abu Talib has disappointed him, he has failed him. He promised to protect him, he has failed him. وَأَنَّهُ ضَعْفَ عَنْ نُصْرَتِهِ, and now Abu Talib is weak, he cannot protect him anymore. فَقَالَ, and Muhammad says, Ya oh you, my uncle, Wallahi, I swear by Allah, لَوْ وَضَعُ الشَّمْسَ فِي يَمِينِي وَالْقَمَرَ فِي يَسَارِي. If the sun were to be put in my right hand, wal qamar fi yasari, and the moon is to be put in my left hand, ala an atruka hadha al-amr, so that I will stop this Islamic propagation hatta yazharuhu Allah aw ahliku fihi ma taraktuhu. I will never stop it. Thumma istabara wa baka, and then he cried. Waqama falamma walla nadahu Abu Talib. He cried, he became emotional. He became emotional, and then he cried. Some attitude of gaslighting. It's like Muhammad is trying to gaslight the uncle. He became emotional and he cried. So he tried to appear so weak, so as a wayamobo. He appears so weak and sorrowful in front of the uncle. It seems like he knows the weak point of the uncle. Now, if Muhammad knows Allah can protect him, why didn't he just walk away and tell his uncle that is enough? Don't protect me again. Allah is there for me. Why is he still wanting the protection of the uncle who was an idol worshipper? Man-made religion. You still don't understand. You can't understand it because you don't have this. You are not using this. فَلَمَّا أَقْبَلَ قَالَ لَهُ. When Muhammad cried and left, nadahu Abu Talib, the uncle called him. فَلَمَّا أَقْبَلَ قَالَ لَهُ. When he came back, Abu Talib said to him, اذهب يا ابن أخي, go, oh the son of my brother, فَقُلْ مَا أَحْبَبْتَ, go and say whatever you want. فَوَاللَّهِ, I swear by Allah, لَا أُسَلِّمُكَ لِشَيْءٍ أَبَدًا, I will never give up to protect you ever and ever. So Muhammad got his uncle emotionally to continue to protect him. Yes, man-made religion. It is human plan. So when this happened, Muhammad became more strong and started to lambast and hit on the system of the the idol worshippers more. So this became too much, and Prophet Muhammad became more threat. He's growing stronger and stronger, and the Quraysh elders decide to visit Abu Talib the third time. This time around, it was horrible, and the suggestion, whatever they brought to him, was not good. The idea they brought to him was bad, because they were trying to avoid them having problem with Abu Talib, because they respect him. He's a noble person, so they don't want to have any problem with him, but they were trying as much as they can to avoid chaotic situation. But it seems Muhammad is being too stubborn and he wants to continue with it. Now, all this, Allah would have solved all this problem without all these difficulties. But why Allah is silent? There is no Allah anywhere. It is man-made thing. Man created Allah. So man is rather fighting for Allah. It is not Allah that is fighting for man. If not the Almighty, the powerful, the all-knowing. Between him and Muhammad, who's supposed to protect one another? You see, this is the problem. This is what the problem is. So now the Quraysh came the third time to Abu Talib. Listen to what they brought this time around. Rahiq al-Makhtoum, page 94. Listen to what they said. Quraysh bayna yaday Abi Talib marratan ukhra. Quraysh came to Abu Talib another time. Walamma ra'at Quraysh, when they came, they saw that he's not Abu Talib was not able to stop Muhammad. They came to him. When they came to him, this is what they said. فَذَهَبُوا إِلَيْهِ بِأَمَّارَةَ ibn al-Walid ibn al-Mughira. They took another young man to Abu Talib. Now, they were thinking that Abu Talib do not have a young age man. That is why he is protecting someone like Muhammad. So, they want to bargain some kind of exchange. They brought Ammarata ibn al-Walid ibn al-Mughira. They brought this young man. وَقَالُوا لَهُ, and they said, Ya Abu Talib, oh you Abu Talib, إِنَّ هَذَا الْفَطَى أَنْهَدَ فَتًى fi Qurayshin wa ajmaluhu. This young man is one of the most intellectual young men in Quraysh, and he is one of the handsome young men in Quraysh. He is the most intellectual young man in Quraysh and also the most handsome young man in Quraysh. So, فَخُذُهُ, we brought him to you. Take him. فَلَكَ أَقُلُهُ وَنَصُرُهُ, train him and support him. وَاتَّخِذُهُ وَلَدًا فَهُوَ لَكَ, and pick him as your child. We've given him to you as a child. Because maybe it's because you don't have a young man like Muhammad, that is why you are protecting him. Even when we are crying that we are lamenting that he's really tormenting us, you still support him. So take this one and then they proceed. Waslim wa aslim ilayna ibn akhik. Take him and give us your brother's son. Hadha alladhi khalafa dinak. This your brother's son that goes against your religion. Wa dini abaik, and the religion of your forefathers. Wa farraka jama'ata qaumak, and he separated the population, he separated the families of your people. Wasafa ahlamahu, he ridiculed their intellect. Fa naqtuluhu, so that we will kill him, so that everything will end, then we'll end, so that we'll end everything. So fanamayen naje amara na yankokunu na asemunfa na asemunko, to solve the problem, because they are thinking that in the near future issues are going to be worse. Okay. And then فَنَقْتُلُهُ فَإِنَّمَا هُوَ رَجُلٌ بِرَجُلٍ. In this case, it's going to be rajulin birajul, man to man. Meaning, we gave you another male child and we took your own. In this case, when we kill Muhammad, nobody will come after us, because there's a penalty that a family, a clan takes from anybody that kills their fellow, or who killed their member, their clan member. They have the law among themselves. If there is no war, if not in the battlefield, and you killed, or not invasion, and you killed a member of a clan, there's a penalty for that. So to avoid the penalty from the clan of Abu Talib, which is Banu Hashim, the clan of Banu Hashim, they wanted to exchange, so that when they kill him, that is all, there's not going to be this penalty. Okay, faqala, and Abu Talib said, Wallahi Nabi Samata Sumunani. He says, I swear by Allah, this is a bad bargain. This is the worst bargain I've ever had in my life. Atutunani ibnakum agzuhu lakum wa utiku ibni taktuluna. You are bringing your child to me to be nurtured and trained for you, and you take mine and go and kill him. So you see, in this bargaining and this conversation with Abu Talib and the elders of Quraysh, you could see clearly that whatever protection Abu Talib is offering Muhammad is not that Abu Talib believed in Islamic religion. No, he is doing that tribally and clan attached. It's because Muhammad is from he's the brother's son, one, and he's also from their clan, Banu Hashim. So he is protecting his own. So it is a family thing. He's protecting him from the point of view of family. Not that the religion is true. No, because he has never been a Muslim. This is the thing. Nobody believed. The elders in Mecca never believed in the Islamic religion. The elders, the business tycoons, the knowledgeable ones, the learned ones in Mecca never believed in Islamic religion. They later became Muslims. The elders, the noble ones that became Muslims in Islam, became Muslims later, became Muslims because of the fear for their life. When Muhammad and his militant conquered Mecca, the people accepted Islam by force. If you did not, you will be killed. That is what brought some of the noble Arabs into Islam. If not, they never wanted it. They never wanted Islam. They never wanted Islam. They never wanted it. Yeah. So, and then, فَهَذَا وَاللَّهِ مَا لَا يَكُونُ أَبْدًا. He says, I swear by Allah, this will never happen. فَقَالَ الْمُطْعَمْ بُنْ عَدِيِّ بُنْ نَوْفَلْ ibn Abd Manaf. One of them, one of the Quraysh elders said, Wallahi ya Abu Talib, I swear, Abu Talib, لَقَدْ أَنْصَفَكَ قَوْمُكَ, your people has been just and honest with you. With you. And he says, أَنْصَفَكَ لَقَدْ أَنْصَفَكَ قَوْمُكَ وَجَهَدُوا عَلَى التَّخَلُّصِ مِمَّا تَكْرَهُ. And they tried to walk away, to avoid this particular situation that we are in right now. فَمَا أَرَاكَ تُرِيدُ أَن تَقْبَلَ مِنْهُمْ شَيْئًا. I can see you are not ready to accept anything from them. First, they gave you the option of you stop protecting Muhammad and leave them with Muhammad so that they can put him in order. You didn't. Now, they also told you to stop him. You didn't. Now, they came with a third option. You are saying no. It's like you are not ready to accept whatever your people has brought. فَقَالَ وَاللَّهِ مَا أَنْصَفْتُمُونِي. He said, I swear by Allah. Abu Talib said, you people are not just and honest to me at all. It's a lie. وَلَكِنَّكَ قَدْ أَجْمَعْتَ خِزْلَانِي وَمُظَاهَرَةَ الْقَوْمُ عَلَيَّ. He says, you, Mut'im, you have gathered the people to come here to humiliate me and also instigate and ignite the people against me. That is what you want to do. You are igniting the people against me because I'm protecting Muhammad. I'm protecting Muhammad. And then, first now, he says, now listen, this is where Abu Talib said to the Quraysh, first now, you people should go and do whatever you want to do. Or in other words, do your worst. Yes, this is some kind of folding someone's hand. Abu Talib is folding the Quraysh hands because he knows very well that nobody will trespass the respect they have for Abu Talib and hate Muhammad. So as far as Abu Talib is alive, Muhammad cannot be harmed. As far as Abu Talib is alive, Muhammad cannot be touched. As far as Abu Talib is alive, Muhammad will not be dealt with. So now, the Quraysh don't have option than to go back to continue to torture the weak ones, the slaves and the half-free folks, because they know very well that they can't touch Muhammad as far as Abu Talib is alive. So this is where some of the people also adopted, some of the Quraysh people also adopted some smart systems of dealing with Prophet Muhammad in one way or the other. Now, let's read one of the issues that they brought here that the people dealt with Muhammad. There is this issue of Abu Lahab's wife. You know, when the Allah of Muhammad this Abu Lahab in the Doggerel poet system, he added the wife. Now here Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum tried to bring an issue to justify why the wife was added. Now this is what he brought here. Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 95. وكانت امرأة أبو لهب أم جميل أروى بنت حرب بن أمية أخت أبي سفيان, that is the wife of Abdul Uzza, لا تقل عن زوجها لا تقل عن زوجها في عداوة النبي. She hates Prophet Muhammad just like the way the husband, according to them. فقد كانت تعمل الشوك, she carries thorns. وتضعه في طريق النبي وعلى بابه ليلا. She takes stones and go and put it on the way of Prophet Muhammad at night. وكانت امرأة سليطة تبسط في لسانها. She knows how to talk. She's good in talking. وتطيل عليه الافتراء والدس. And she fabricates so many stories about Muhammad which is not true according to them. وتؤجج النار الفتنة. And she always trying to create problems. between Muhammad and other people. وَتُثِيرُ هَرَبًا شَعْوَاءَ عَلَى النَّبِيِّ, and she's trying to instigate and ignite the Quraysh against Muhammad. All this, Allah is quiet. Allah is not doing anything. Allah can just put fear of Muhammad and fear of him, Allah, in the heart of this poor lady to stop doing what she's doing. Allah never did that. Fine. وَلِذَلِكَ وَصَفَهَا الْقُرْآنِ بِحَمَّالَةِ الْحَطَبِ. Now he says, the reason why Quran says she carries firewood is because of this attitude, because she's igniting people against Prophet Muhammad. وَلَمَّا سَمِعَتْ مَا نَزَلَ فِيهَا وَفِي زَوْجِهَا مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ, when she heard that this song of Tabat Yada, Quran chapter 111, that came to Prophet, she came to Prophet, وَهُوَ جَالِسٌ فِي الْمَسْجِدِ عِنْدَ الْكَعْبَةِ. She came to me and he was sitting at the Kaaba. وَمَعَهُ Abu Bakr Siddiq. Abu Bakr was sitting with him. فِي يَدِهَا فِيرٌ. She was having some small pebbles in her hands. فَلَمَّا وَقَفَتْ عَلَيْهِمَا أَخَذَ اللَّهُ بِبَصْرَهَا عَنْ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ. When she stood in front of Abu Bakr and Prophet Muhammad, Allah blinded her from seeing Muhammad, but she was seeing Abu Bakr. Interesting. She was seeing Abu Bakr, but she could not see Prophet Muhammad. This is not a problem. Fine. Let's go. فَلَا تَرَى إِلَّا أَبَا بَكْرٍ. She can only see Abu Bakr. فَقَالَتْ يَا أَبَا بَكْرٍ. She said, oh Abu Bakr, أَيْنَ صَاحِبُكَ? Where is your friend? قَدْ بَلَغَنِي أَنَّهُ يَهْجُوَنِي. I learned that he is dissing me in his songs. So for them, the Arabs, they think Quran is one of their poems. Wallahi law wajadtuhu la darabtu bihadha al-fihr fa'u. Had it been that he is here, I would have used these pebbles to hit his mouth that he used to diss me and my husband. Amma wallahi inni la sha'ira. Myself, I'm also a poet. I'll compose a diss song against him as well. So most of the Arabs think Quran, they perceive the Quran to be a poem. And it is true. You see how we sing it in the mosque. We've done it before. We've done it before. We sing it in the mosque. It's a song. It's a poem. So ثم صرفت, and then she left. فقال Abu Bakr, Ya Rasulullah. Abu Bakr said, oh Muhammad, أما تراها رأتك? She didn't see you. فقال, and Muhammad said, ما رأتني. She did not see me. لقد أخذ الله ببصرها عني. Allah has blinded her so she could not see me. Allah is blinding a poor woman who came with pebbles to strike them in the face of Muhammad. But Allah is not blinding other people who are torturing the weak ones with rocks, fire, and water. Interesting. Allah has blinded Muhammad, has blinded the wife of Abdul Uzza, Abu Lahab, from seeing Muhammad, so that she will not hit him with pebbles. But Allah couldn't blind other people who are punishing the weak ones, the slaves, with rocks, whipping, and all those things. Some through the punishment and the torture, they died. Allah couldn't blind these people so that they couldn't torture the weak ones. But Allah blinded a woman who is coming with just pebbles to throw them in the face of Prophet Muhammad. This is religion, and this is the divine being you are worshipping. This is what you are telling me, that it is coming from divine. Does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? Now, to wrap up this video, the torture of the weak ones, the slaves and the half-free folks continues, but nobody can torture Muhammad, because still Abu Talib is still giving him security and protection. So when the torturing became too much, when the agony, the torture became worse, decision was made by Muhammad that the prophets, the followers, the weak ones. So the torture and the agony becomes too much, and Prophet Muhammad decided to let all the weak ones, the slaves and the half-free folks, should migrate, leave Mecca, run away from Mecca to Habasha, which is known today as Ethiopia. Habasha is the Arabic name for Abyssinia, which is Ethiopia today. So the first migration of the Muslims, the weak ones, the slaves, the mawules, the half-free folks, the first migration took place in Mecca. They moved out, ran away from Mecca to Abyssinia, which is Habasha in Arabic and modern day Ethiopia. Meet us in the next video as we discuss that migration and what transpired through the migration. The descendant of Thoth, the prophet of Africa. I say to you, bye-bye.